Hey, seventh grade. Coach White here. I'm going to go over the seventh grade offense. Um, I thought there were some things that we did well. I thought there were some things that we could um, obviously do a little bit better. Um, I thought we made a lot of mistakes offensively. We were just fortunate enough to overcome a lot of them, but a win's a win. I think we can play better next week for sure. So we'll focus on trying to do that. I don't know. They didn't have a lot of our first few defensive series. I think they missed them. I just sort of thought yesterday we were sort of sloppy with the ball. This play really, I'm not sure how well we executed. It's really just Deuce making a play. I mean, those guys were there to make the tackle. He just broke all the tackles. And then the one thing I'll say that you guys do a good job is that you don't get penalties behind the play. And you guys do a great job of getting in people's way instead of blocking them in the back. And that's important because a lot of times on those big plays, people block in the back, but you definitely don't want to do that. I think we had one play where we're called back, but so it was a good. We fumbled the first play we ran, and then we didn't execute this 2 point conversion. I think you guys know how important these plays are when we play the better competition. Um, so we do need to be a little bit sharper, a little bit crisper. Deuce, you almost made a play. Hey, once you roll out, you have all the space. Take your time, guys. You're all in one spot, spread out. I know the play sort of got blown apart, and you were all just kind of trying to find a space. But like I said, this film's a little bit messed up. So there was another mistake. The guys that at practice, we have to work on execution. We have to understand that every rep at practice is important, so this stuff doesn't happen in games. Oh, we turned it over, or was it a timeout? I thought we fell on that one. It was a great block. Yeah, hey, I like the effort, but that's definitely a block in the back. Yeah, great effort, but we talked about it earlier. Like, hey, I love the effort, but that's there's no way you can block him with the angle you have. And okay, we're running up against the clock to the second half. Uh, Deuce, Gian, we got to definitely work on snaps and Zulu and Zoro handoffs. Uh, Linemen, I think we talk about this all the time. There's never a time. Look at you guys, okay? There's never a time for three offensive linemen to be facing this way. You turn and block. I know it was a pass play, and I know you're wondering what's happened, but these two guys are the only two guys doing it right. You three are all wrong. You are facing this way, going that way. There's nothing happening behind you that you need to worry about. Deuce has to make you miss, and it causes him to get tackled. I know it was a pass play and you guys didn't want to go downfield, but don't turn around and look behind you. I think we've talked about that quite a bit. Fire off. If it's a pass play, pass block, but don't turn around. Okay, Deuce, good play. Sacalolo, good job getting open. Deuce, good job rolling left and throwing right. That's not an easy throw, and you had to break some pressure. And I don't think there was only like 5 seconds left when you made that play. So, a good play. I think the one thing I'd say about the seventh grade is that you're consistently inconsistent. You have stretches where you play great, you have stretches where you make great plays, and then you have stretches where you just sort of lose focus a little bit, and we just got to tighten that up a little bit. Again, we got to get lower. And we got to get lower and we got to hit the hole a little harder. I think you're so worried about fumbling the ball that you're not hitting holes hard. Um, we gotta make sure that we're not worried about fumbling the football. Seventh grade, we got a lot of work to do. We know that all these teams are getting better, and we have to get better. Um, like I said, I thought we did a lot of things well. I really do, but um, I think we can do a lot of things better, and I think you guys would definitely agree to that. I thought we did some things better in the second half. Understand that having reward day. I mean, we have the bubble here to Sakalolo. Again, that was a better run. I think for some reason you may be taking handoffs better going that way now. I thought you played really well at linebacker. I just thought that we just didn't execute the snaps and handoffs very well. And that it's three people really that take part of that. I know Jurgen snaps the ball pretty hard and pretty well, and sometimes he's a little off to the left. Um, Sakalolo, you need to be telling Deuce right now, Sakalolo, as a coach, I can't really see that you're absolutely wide open. Um, the bubble to you is probably a touchdown, and we got to make sure we keep executing that. Snooderly, we got to fire off quicker. Looks like we just threw a slant there. It just guys, you when you practice it and you don't do it correctly or right, this is sort of what you get. It's a great route. Whoever ran the bubble, the bubble on both sides was a great route. It really was, and it was a good read by Deuce. They kept their safe. I mean, they kept their safeties back, just didn't execute it. I think you guys sometimes think that throwing and catching is just fun play time, and it's an execution time. You need to be sure you're executing it. Um, I think Sakalolo, you're wide open again. Maybe we didn't. And at this point, I think we probably were telling Deuce, "Hey, let's just run the ball." Deuce, that was a good job zone reading it. Your own guy made the tackle again. I just keep talking about it, guys. If you when you block, turn around. This guy's going the right way. These three guys are all going the wrong way. Yeah, he tackled that guy, but that guy didn't have the ball. Dude, good job pulling it. I thought that was one of the strengths of your game. I thought you did a great job zone read faking. I really did. I thought that was one of your better games. With that, um, we're just getting guys in now. Obviously, it's nice when we have the huddle at our stadium. We get better film, but I really appreciate the guys filming this. Sakalolo, great job. See Sagalola there. That's what I was talking about. Like, hey, I love how you finished the run, but I think you may have been able to beat that guy and run for a touchdown. And I think you can.